夢よどうか覚めないで君は願うけれど夢はいつか覚めるものそれが時の定め風のように全て消え去っても
Hello. Hello, hello.
Hello.
We're doing things. Fucking.
We are.
We were going to start fucking, like, 2 minutes ago, and then my mom decided to walk out just at the wrong moment, so. But yes, today we are playing Our Life, which is I know nothing about.
It's a dating sim with a backstory. As in, you
Love that.
get to grow up along with it.
Oh, great. So let's hop into that.
Turn
Let
off my
me
headphones.
pause the background
Because I'm sure
music.
people... Oh, we went down to 3.
Oh no, come back.
No.
People don't like dating sims.
They heard dating sim with a backstory. They ran.
Alrighty, so new file. Welcome to Our Life, beginnings and always. There are various ways you can customize and interact with the game. This tutorial is an overview of how certain features work. You can read the full tutorial from the main menu to learn about everything in detail. To start off, the game is divided into 4 time periods called steps. Step 1, childhood. Step 2, adolescence. Step 3, young adulthood. Step 4, adulthood. Our life is further divided into sets of I can't read.
Vigilance. That take place during
specific time periods of time. Those are called moments. Moments can be played
Oh, hello!
in any order or skipped entirely. You move on to the next step whenever you want by selecting that summer is ending. Step 1 through 3 include 5 moments each, and even more can be unlocked by purchasing DLCs. Some are out now, and other DLCs will release later on. Step 4 is an epilogue and doesn't include moments. A lot happens over the years that you go by, especially in regard to the character you play as. You determine nearly everything about the main character: name, appearance, personality, pronouns, interests, skills, their relationship with major characters, and so on.
And from Kimigori, they love your model.
Oh, why thank you! You determine nearly everything about the main character. Oh, I just read that.
You decide to change the details as time goes on, and with a few exceptions. Your last name, skin tone, and eye color can't be altered once set.
Much of the MC's basic traits are determined on a character creation screen. As the MC grows up, more options become available on the screen. I'm failing at life. As mentioned, one of the decisions you'll get to make for your character is selecting a name. You can type in any name you like, or you can pick a preset name. Preset options are called voiced names because the name will be voiced aloud by the romantic lead. You'll get to hear him say your name as you play through the story. Only the default name, Jamie, is included in the base game. Hundreds more can be added by getting free voice name expansion DLC. Jesus. The full collection of names is separated out as a DLC because of how large it is. If you're not interested in that feature, you don't need to get it. Each name in DLC belongs to or was selected by someone who supported this project. On the character creation screen, there's a cute doll you can decorate to get an idea of what your MC looks like with different traits put together. Not all things you decide about the MC appear on the doll. The script referencing what you've decided for the MC is the main way those decisions influence the game. Our Life has a first-person perspective, so your character doesn't appear next to the other character's sprites. You only see the MC as a decorative doll in the special cut-in CG images. The cut-in CGs only appear if certain choices are made. It's possible not to see any during a playthrough. There's also a second type of special MC-based screen, the interest comfort screen. Unless you get DLCs, the game has one love interest, Cove Holden. He grows up with the MC, and the interest/comfort screen is crucial for determining how that plays out. I lost where I was there.
Interest levels set how much you like him. There are 4 levels: disinterest, fond, crush, and love. Love is only available starting the step 3 if you were fond or crush in step 2. Crush determines how much you generally react/think when it comes to him. There are 3 levels: nervous, relaxed, and direct.
Your love interest and comfort will set the type of dynamic.
Your level.
God damn it.
Do I just need to take over reading?
Yes, you can read. I can't read.
Your level of interest and comfort will set the type of dynamic your character has with the love interest. What you did in the past will influence the present, and feelings can change over time. You get to pick your interest/comfort near the beginning of every step. Comfort can switch between the 3 levels as you please. Your interest level can only stay at the same or increase. Your current level of interest will become the new lowest option on the screen in the future. For example, if you decide to be fond in step 1, disinterest will not be available on the screen in steps 2 and 3, which will make the fond bottom level option for your relationship. Interest level has an impact when it comes to physically interacting with Cove. While growing up, things are rather simple. If you get along with one another and have a close relationship, you can choose to touch him.
I'm sorry?
Cove will occasionally interact with the MC in lighthearted or comforting ways.
Great. What are you making me play?
It's a safe game, I promise.
I hope so. This is Twitch.
But starting... It is, I promise. But starting in step 3, touching you can become more romantic or suggestive if you're a
Are you sure?
It shouldn't have any bad shit.
You're scaring me.
I'm scaring myself because I don't remember the game being like this. To make sure things go nicely with that, there will be an extra choice to determine intimate level with bonus mini tutorial that goes along with the choice and explain the feature in more detail. We won't go with the intimate shit.
No, we're not. Safe game.
Yeah,
seriously.
It is a safe game, I promise.
Styx is dragging me into shit.
No! Basically, even if you decide you like Cove, the game won't force you to act on those feelings. You can always choose to not get together with him, or choose not to accept or give romantic gestures, etc. If you decide to date Cove, though, you can't break up with him later.
Well, why not? What if I decide I want to dump his ass?
Interest/comfort gets the basics down, but its choices appear throughout the normal game events that decide what actually happens between the MC and Cove. Press X to tell a game. Shush.
They're onto something.
I will throw you. And it isn't only the MC who is impacted by your decision. Cove grows and changes over the years. How he's treated and what he experiences will help shape who you will become. In step 2 and 3, Cove personality, appearance, and interests will vary based on what happened in the previous step. I gotta sneeze. Maybe.
There's no safe direction to sneeze. You have to turn fucking 180.
It's something of a mystery exactly how your decisions end up changing him. You can try to guess as you go along. Or, if you prefer, you can also design your own ideal Cove directly using the Cove Creator option that pops up in the beginning of steps 2 and 3.
Love that. Let's build a boyfriend.
Making choices you want is always more important than making choice because you feel like you have to in order to get a certain result. When a choice does appear, you'll usually see that hovering the cursor over an option shows a certain color: yellow, blue, green. The colors aren't related to specific points or effects. They're only to give a bit of insight of the tone/emotion of the choice, since the text alone can potentially be read in more than one way. Blue tends to be the casual/straightforward, yellow more emotive and reactive, and green less certain, uncommitted.
Got it. So we're doing a lot of blues and yellows.
So it's not going to be any of the text tones, just colors.
Shapes and colors.
Though there are hundreds of options in our life, not every choice menu falls in line with that pattern. Picking just one color every time doesn't give a gameplay benefit. Only stick with a certain type if that's what you happen to like, otherwise switch between them freely. Always pick yellow, never pick yellow. Pursue romance right from the start, never romance the love interest. Be disagreeable or admirable. None of them will lead to a bad ending.
What?
You're welcome to enjoy the events and shape the story without reservation. And then, if you'd like, you can play again and try something new. There's only ever more good content to discover. We hope you have a nice time with our life. Thank you for playing.
Oh, okay. Thanks for throwing me into it. I could. Oh. Oval. Square.
Round.
I kind of like the trophy.
Oh.
I'm gonna be tan.
Okay.
Nice shape. Yes. Give me a good sassy eye.
Sassy child.
It gets sassier. Oh, you just look tired. Give me.
Oh,
give
we
me
got
those...
4. Woo.
There it is. Yeah, give me those sassy bottom eyelashes. Let's go. Fucking, your eyes look like they pierce into my fucking soul. Yes, please. We're going with yellow. That is sassy.
Why are we making a sassy child? Izuru?
Kamakura? Wait a minute. I've changed my mind.
No, we're not making Izuru Kamakura.
Nope, they're Kamakura.
No.
Kamakura,
No.
yes, queen.
No.
Yes.
We're not making Izuru. Oh god.
Nope, Kamakura.
No.
Why not?
Because I said no.
Fine. Oh. You sure I can't make Kamakura?
No!
I'll give him a mullet. You think I won't?
Oh, we're not giving. Oh no. Oh, that bitch just woke up. Oh,
No,
there's
that-
your sassy hair.
That's a mullet.
No. Oh, there you go.
Yes, please. I love a good sass. There we go. Get that sassy curl in there.
Oh, Jesus. You wanna blind people?
No, I'll do it in the back though.
Mm.
There we go. Nah, that doesn't look as good as I was thinking.
Yeah, when you do colors like that, you want the color to be in the front.
Hold on.
Yellow.
Yellow. What are our pronouns?
I don't know.
We'll go with they. What's our name? We need a name! I'm terrible at naming things.
What's in
You were unhelpful.
there? I'm always unhelpful.
Ah! I just need a name!
Huh?
Oh, Jesus. Fuck. Got jump scared. I just need a name! Can't change the name. Well,
What the fuck?
oh, it'll let me change this one. Pants. There it goes. Sassy.
No, we're not naming the character Sassy Pants.
But they're sassy.
No!
Sassy pants.
No.
What about sussy pants?
No! Bro, no.
Sussy.
No.
Okay.
No. We'll riot. I'm going to a name generator.
Nope.
Yep.
The name has been decided.
No.
Their name is Sussy Baka.
Move the
Joke's on you. I'm
You
gonna
bitch!
pass here. Why can't I name them Sussy Baka?
No.
You don't like Sassy Pants. You don't like Sussy Baka. You don't like Izu Kamakura.
No.
Here, how about this? My phone fell and it scared the shit out of both of us. Sasubaka.
No.
I don't know, man. I think my naming conventions
No.
are chef's catch.
No. You will get thrown.
What? What's a good name then?
I'm doing name generators.
Jojo.
No. No Jojo Siwa.
No, just Jojo. Can their last name at least be Baka?
No.
Why not?
No. I will
See what I have to put
throw
up
you.
with? That's Baka. Well, it's not like you're coming up with anything better.
Kennedy.
JF Kennedy.
Oh no.
JF.
Did that get us banned?
Fair point. Sussy Baka it is.
No. No, Sussy Baka.
Sussy Baka.
I will throw you, pitch.
PogChamp. Pitch?
Okay, you know what, Pog?
Sussy Pitch.
No.
Wait, what if I put a T in it? Pitch.
Grupri. Grupri.
Hold on. I'm trying to think. I have an idea.
Shut the fuck up. We can hear you from out here.
Yeah.
Chus. What are you doing?
Fuck. Fuck pitch.
Okay.
You're not gonna question why?
Why?
Fuck bitch.
No. He's us.
It's either that or Sussy Baka. Those are your options.
No Sussy Baka.
Well, then
That
guess
bitch
it's Huck
is
Pitch.
dead.
Then I guess it's Huck Pitch. Birthmarks.
Better.
Scores. We've seen some shit. You can't even see them.
They're under the hair.
Rosy cheeks saw. Freckles.
Wow.
They're getting freckles.
Okay.
Hand size. I'm going medium. Glasses. Oh, Jesus. All these glasses suck.
Yeah.
Next. Got a scar on their chest. Clothing types. Pants and shirts.
That's skirts.
Oh.
Shirts is
That's
beside
shirts.
us.
Hat, watch, bracelets. Can you tell what kind of person we're making?
An emo.
I was gonna go for a lesbian. Sure, that works too.
What kind of fucking lesbian's named Huck?
Are they them lesbian?
Oh my god.
Duh.
Should name them Spoon. Can we name them Spoon when it gets, like, age up?
Fine. Summer in fuck. Summer in Sunset Bird was a special time of year. Your usually sleepy town began to bustle. It was a popular tourist destination with people coming from all over to enjoy the beach, the weather, and the relaxation that came with both. Can this stop having a fucking seizure? Is that
What?
showing up on the feed too?
I don't know. I'm not
Why is
watching.
it all blurry? Or do I need glasses?
You need glasses.
Is this how I find out I
it's
need
clear.
glasses?
It is clear as
It is
day.
not.
It is. The smell of the ocean, crisp and salty, hung in the air, bringing 3 whole months of schoolless vacation with it. During the summer, your moms didn't like you to wander out too far outside of your neighborhood, so
You know
you
who
knew
else
it's...
doesn't want me to wander too far outside my neighborhood?
I will smack the
My
shit out of you.
mom. So you knew the area pretty well. That included the people. Families came and went. Are you fucking kidding me? Green is fine on this side. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're just blind.
Alright, I guess I just need glasses. This is how I find out I need glasses, apparently.
Yep.
Families came and...
Ah! Voice crack.
Okay. I'm still going through puberty, apparently. Families came and went from Sunset Bird, but they mostly stayed and did what your mom called putting down roots. They built businesses, they got to know each other. They definitely said hello to the nice young kids who waved when passing their stores. Going for a walk around town mostly meant that the familiar, friendly residents waved or asked how your family was, or most often just said hello. You didn't really get why they always had to say hi. They saw you every day, but you nodded back at them anyway. You ended up saying hi to a lot of different people since most of the tourists that came and went every summer were the same ones. You were too anxious to say hi back to most of the other residents that greeted you, but they all knew you well enough to expect that. What are we doing?
Well, most LGBTQ are usually anxious while they're a kid.
It's a fair point. Me included, I probably would have been way too anxious to say hello. So, small child saying hello. They still smiled at you anyway, and that made you feel a little more comfortable. But today, there was a man sitting on the curb outside your house.
Uh-oh.
He was sitting with his head in his hands, his whole body slumped over, and you wondered if he was even a real person or a statue that had magically sprung up from the ground overnight. However, or whatever he was.
Whoever.
Oh,
Whoever or whatever.
not the point. You had never seen him before. One thing about knowing everyone in Sunset Bird was that people who you didn't recognize really stood out. It was rare for tourists to venture into the residential district, as your mom called it. So for you, not knowing who a total stranger was set off a lot of red flags. Your mom had talked with you and your big sister Lizzie about this kind of situation before. You hadn't exactly been listening at the time. You think it could be okay to talk to new people. They mentioned that some people aren't good to talk to, but other types of people can help you even if you don't know them. You remember that it's okay to run away if you feel uncomfortable. You don't have to worry about being polite to them. Oh no, that's just my computer screen spazzing out.
No.
Look at the time.
Yeah, it's 9:20.
Yeah, but look at it spazzing out every so often. Don't gaslight me on this.
I'm
Come
being
on, man.
serious.
Are you kidding me? I swear to God.
I'm gonna go grab something before something's locked up.
Oh shit. Well, I'm being alone.
I'm
Help.
going to the kitchen.
Help! I've been left alone. Help! Stranger danger! Run away. You weren't sure about this man yet. Still, you felt a bit scared, knowing that he was blocking the way to your front door. But you were pretty interested. You wanted to know more about what was going on. Whether he was nice or not, you didn't want to be bothered. I'm gonna go with still you felt a bit scared, knowing that he was blocking the way to the door. You slowed down, your mind racing for ideas on how to get past him unseen, but it was too late to escape. There was a split second where your eyes met and you took in a shaky breath, your eyes darting to the sky, pretending to stare at a bird who was hovering nearby. Hey! His voice startled you and made you jump. But still, you didn't look at him. The bird landed on top of a nearby gate post, and its black feathers ruffled against the gentle breeze. Trying to keep your eyes on it was tough, especially when the man stood up and started to make his way towards you. Not wanting to seem too inappropriate, you folded your arms and stared. Still unsure.
Approachable.
Oh. Still unsure about him, but willing to be friendly, you offered the stranger a smile. Your whole body was frozen in place as he approached. Child me probably would have screamed.
We're not screaming.
Ah! However, teenage me would have just folded my arms and stared at him. Like,
Yeah, but you're not a teenager.
Yeah. Well, fucking my option's not here. Like I said, child me would just scream.
Well, your closest thing would probably be freezing up.
I guess. Fine. I guess we're just a very anxious child. I'm sorry for freezing up. Do you live around here? What's your name? You looked at the man up and down, taking in his tanned skin and relaxed appearance. At least his clothes were relaxed.
They're simping.
The way he was acting wasn't. banded just like that. Yeah, seriously. See what I have to deal with?
We're simping.
Hey now. Don't worry about it. I have my type. He checks almost those
Dilfs?
boxes.
Blonde dilfs.
No. My mom's being weird.
Wait me a second. I'm taking a picture of this shower.
But no, fuck it. He's got the semi-built arms, tan skin, tattoos. The only thing he's missing is fucking dark eyes and black hair.
That's a dad. That is a dad.
My mom's going through time. He had sharks on his shorts and a stingray tattoo, and you wondered if he was obsessed with the ocean or something. While you made your assessment, he looked at you expectingly, waiting for your answer to his question. Semi-built man has no muscle to speak of. He's not a twig. Okay. You can see the muscles. Don't judge me right here.
We're judging you.
You can. There's muscle there.
Oh.
Fuck it, he could probably pick. He wouldn't be able to yeet me, but he could pick me up. All right, that's more muscle than I've seen on some men. Just saying. I'm not that light, but whatever. Yeah, I live here. Yeah, right here. My
I'm
name is
judging.
Connie. How dare you? Man, this is messed up.
Yep.
You continue to say nothing. I live right here. My name is Huck. Yeah, I live here. That's great. You looked happy to hear it, giving you a broad smile.
I do care. Oh.
This is rude. Never mind. Now he's giving me creepy vibes because I remembered I'm a child, and why are you handing me money right now? He reached into his pocket and pulled out a clean $20 bill. It crinkled in his hand as he held it up to you. Even more confused than before, you look back at him. They said bless you for your sneeze.
Oh, thank you.
Well, could you do me a favor? Nothing bad, sorry, I should have... Let me start over. He cleared his throat and stood up straighter. From where you were standing, it just made him look creepier. I have a son, his name is Cove, who's about your age. Cove, that seems like a strange name for an actual living person to you. You chewed on the inside of your cheek. This guy is definitely obsessed with water. You thought that was pretty cool. You chewed on the inside of your cheek. This guy's definitely obsessed with water. He wasn't the only person like that in Sunset Bird. We moved across the street, see? He gestured toward the house. Wait, does this mean Cove's gonna look like this guy?
You'll see.
What choices do I have to make Cove...
I'm sorry to say it.
Have
I'm
muscles.
sorry to break your heart, but Cove's gonna have wavy eyebrows regardless.
What? You make me sad.
And he has his mother's hair.
What is his mother?
His mom's got green hair.
What? You make me upset. Can I convince this man?
What?
Shut
up.
I'm not talking to you, phone. Is there any way I can convince this man to dye his hair black or some shit? I don't know. He gestured toward the house that had been empty for a year. His watch catching the late afternoon sunset and reflecting on the walls.
I mean, there's
The
a twig
generic
in the game who has black and white hair.
But I don't want a twig.
He's a dancer.
I'm interested.
And his name's Baxter.
Okay, less interested. You are so lucky that I'm a VTuber and not a live face camera streamer. Otherwise, I would just fucking turn the camera to you. And that would live on the internet. The generic for sale sign finally gone. My mom's dancing. Oh no, the wheeze is intense. You're being called out for your wheeze.
What?
You said the wheeze is intense.
So is the weird dancing. Jesus.
Tea kettle over here.
What?
Tea kettle.
Being called a tea kettle.
You must be Huck Pitch, right? I met your moms.
Yeah, you have moms. No dad.
I love that. Met your moms earlier. They told me you were 8 just like him, so he shook the $20 bill to bring it back to your attention, a hopeful smile tilting his lips corners. Can you try to be friends with the boy? Just give it a chance and you can keep this. He's a good kid. You'll like him. But you've got to keep it a secret, too, okay? It wouldn't be friendly to say his dad sent you. You can pay me to do whatever you want once I'm older. You eyed the man.
I'm not gonna torture you
kindly
guys
felt
with my
sorry
cup.
for Cove. Huh?
I'm not gonna torture them with my cup.
That's fair. Did other kids really get their parents to pay for their friendships? That would be my question. Did other kids really pay for their kids to have friends? Had your moms done that for you and Lizzie? The thought made you frown.
Honestly, though, I'd take the money.
I mean, yeah, I would take the money, but like...
And then tell the kid.
Though, like I said, fucking child me would just scream because it is man I don't know. My mom is nodding in agreement because she knows it. Fucking, I would just scream, and then next thing you know, fucking Mama Bear would be like, "What's going on?"
Oh,
Like, there's a strange man.
Here she comes. Okay.
Okay.
We don't need your dramatics. Go make your food. Go make your
What'd
food.
you say? Want to make a deal?
Take the money.
You took the bill. You didn't want the money. You ran away. You ran away.
Give me the money.
Nah, give me the money, bitch.
He looks surprised. He's like, wait a minute, my 20.
You carefully plucked the bill from his outstretched hand, grinning at the thoughts of what you could do with this much cash. Blah, 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 blah. All the sweets you could ever want. You could buy a ticket for the newest movie at the cinema. How old am I? 8?
I'd say like 8 to 10.
Okay. Okay, 8-year-old me probably wouldn't have screamed. I would just stare at him. Make him run the other way. Look possessed.
Hey, you stay in the kitchen, we'll stay in here.
There was a cute stuffed animal you had seen at the store in town. It cost a few dollars to set up a library card. With this, you could pay for it yourself instead of having your moms do it. You weren't even sure yet. Probably stuffed animal.
Yeah.
Stuffed animal or sweets?
Stuffed animal.
It was going to be able to go home with you. And that was just a start, you thought. The sky was the limit with this kind of amount. Fucking this 8-year-old is just like money. The man smiled at you, his eyes crinkled at the side as he did. Great, that's great. I'll bring him by tomorrow. I wanted him to meet and greet with the neighbors today, but, well, I don't know where he's gotten off to. He laughed when he said that, but with the way his face looked, he thought he actually wanted to cry. $20 to a child seemed like $100. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, now you get $20. It's like, I have enough money to buy food today. If you see him, can you tell him to come home? He's got a pink cast.
His arm's a little plucky. He's got a pink cast
pink
and glass.
cast and glasses. I thought they were saying his glasses were pink. I'm like, what? You can't miss it. Can I keep this either way? Sure thing. I can try. Okay. Okay. This definitely wasn't the normal ways kids made friends. You knew that. But you were still gonna help. The man smiled and reached out to pat you on the head, paused before doing so, then pulled his hand away instead.
This man gets a better look whenever you grow up, I promise.
He gets better. Is that what you're telling me?
You fucking simp.
Your mom's hey man. If he's a dad and he can afford to pay this child $20 to be his kid's friend.
They live on like a vacation shit.
Yeah, and they live on vacation property. Fucking yes, please. Your moms are already checking around for me. Such a thoughtful group you are. Now I better look too. Can't put everyone else to work while I keep sitting here. I thought he might come back, and that's not what's important. I have to go. Thanks again, Huck. So much. He jogged off down the street without another word. You decided to check the hills behind your house. Step 1, first sight. Oh. We met on a hill.
I call being cove.
I mean, that's fair. The chirping of crickets in the tall grass greeted you, quiet and familiar. From the top of the hill you could see the ocean. As you walked, you listened to the crash of the waves on the shore, and the seagulls squawking as they settled down for the night. You always loved the ocean. It was so much fun. You loved to hear stories about the sea, about the merfolk and sea serpents you imagined living beneath the waves. You didn't enjoy the beach all that much, especially the sand, which got absolutely everywhere. I like stories.
Yeah, because you're making this character, might as well be you at this point.
Yeah. Sometimes you could almost convince yourself you had seen a flash of a shiny mermaid's tail in the distance. You took a deep breath. You wanted to try to relax and couldn't. You weren't sure what, but something told you that you weren't alone, so you glanced around. Oh, why do you look like such a sad boy? There was a boy sitting on top of one hill, almost completely hidden within the long grass and white flowers surrounding him. His head was buried at his knees, staring ahead of himself. For whatever reason, probably just that he wasn't paying attention, he hadn't noticed you yet. You watched him for a minute longer, feeling a little bit like you found a deer in the wild. Though deer didn't have green hair, wavy eyebrows, huge glasses, pink casts, sad frowns. Deer can have eyebrows.
Green hair is the most unnatural thing here.
Yeah. They can have casts too. They also look sad. I've never met a blind deer. But we'll go with green hair. But this new boy did. You watched as it fluttered softly around his face in the breeze. After a few more seconds, you took a step forward, then another. And then he glanced your way.
Aquamarine.
Thank you. His that word, eyes reflected the light of the moon. You stopped, raising a hand to acknowledge him to show you weren't scary. Hi, Space Cadet. Are you lost? Are you lost? With a start, he jumped to his feet, his hands balled up into fists at his sides. He didn't say anything, just stared at you in a strange way. He'd been crying. There were traces of... Okay, English is hard for all of us. Yes,
you can
thank
tell
you.
who has the higher fucking reading level.
Hey, fucking, I'm ADHD and hated reading as a kid, alright? Now I suck at it. There were traces of tears on his cheeks and his knees. Soaked the hem of his shorts, and his eyes were still shining with a few more. You'd obviously caught him off guard. His pink cast seemed to glow in the twilight, though when he caught you staring at it, he held his arm behind his back. Something the man earlier had said struck out to you. Cove? Ah. Oh, sorry. That was your line.
Ass.
His eyes wide, he studied you.
How'd you know that?
You know my mom.
You know my dad.
You touched the money in your pocket, feeling the crinkle beneath your fingertips. Met your dad? I'm all-knowing. Lucky case. I'm all-knowing.
That's a lie. Tell the truth.
Okay, your dad told me who you were.
Oh. So, this is your hill?
He gestured with his uninjured arm at the patch of grass surrounding you, his face falling at the prospect.
I can leave if it is.
Yup. You can't own a hill. You shook your head. Just be an ass.
No! Don't be an asshole.
Shake my head. While doing so, you picked a strand of lint on your leg. What a weird question to ask someone.
Oh.
Oh. He sat back down with a thump, resting his chin on his knees again. Curious about the strange new boy with the odd dad, you sat on the patch of grass next to him. The pure white flowers that covered this hill rocked back and forth gently as the stars twinkled above. The way they dotted the sky made them seem like flowers, too. The night wind was cool as it traveled over the ocean and up the hill, casting away the heat from the afternoon sun. Why are you here? Why'd your family move? Why are you here? Quiet hiccup escaped Cove as soon as you asked the question. Almost like they'd never stopped. His tears started up again with a vengeance.
My parents. They don't want to live together with me anymore.
I'm sorry. The tears fell fast and heavy over his frustrated, flushed cheeks, sticking in his dark lashes.
My mom made my dad leave and he took me with him, and now we have a house here and I want to go home.
Poor baby. The outburst took you off guard. By the time he was done wailing, Cove's chest was heavy with exhaustion. He sniffled and removed his glasses, wiping at his eyes with the back of his hand, before he put them back on again.
I hate this place. I want my real life back.
Aw, man, welcome to the fictional life.
I want my mom.
Well, that hit a little too close to home. Thanks.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. Your dad seems kinda nice.
Stop crying.
Stop crying. Cease this bitch crying. You'll like it here. You just have to get used to it.
Dad seems nice. Or like give.
I want to give the poor lad a cookie. Yeah, same.
I feel like the third one would be a better choice. Like, hey, optimism.
Yeah, but this is supposed to be me. I'm not an optimist.
Alright, you're a pessimist.
Exactly. Fucking life sucks. Your dad seems nice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your life. He slipped his hand underneath his glasses and pressed his fingers against his eyelids. Cove wound himself up again for another long crying fit. You felt bad for him, being forced to come here with no choice. You did this to me. I blame you for everything that fucking comes to pass here.
I'm sorry.
You couldn't imagine what it would feel. I can't imagine what it would feel like to live with only one of your moms, but it must be pretty hard. But from way off in the distance, you heard your parents. Hook! Cove. It's where'd you go? Nope, we're not doing that voice. Cove looked at you, tears still clinging to his cheeks.
Don't tell them I'm here. I want to go back to that house. I want to go home.
I can handle it. You have to go. Don't worry so much. Sorry, I have to. It will be okay. People pleaser brain automatically says you can handle it. Oh wait, no, that's saying okay, never mind. That's saying the child can handle it. No. Fucking You'll be okay. You were struck by a sudden need to reassure Cove. It's gonna be all. It's not all gonna be fun, but isn't he your family too?
Yeah, I guess.
Then you can count on him when you really need him. You shot him a grin and pushed yourself to your feet. Slowly, Cove stood up with you, still looking a little reluctant.
I don't want to go. Ignore my coughs of death.
Stop dying.
No.
Alright. His dad's voice rang out again. Cove, can you hear me? He looked toward the sound of his dad's voice, silent, then turned away while rubbing his not bandaged arm.
Sorry, I still don't want to go.
Called out yourself, you waited silently with him, you tried to convince him. You waited silently with him. I get it.
You do?
Before you could answer, you heard Cove's dad even closer than before. There you are, bud. That's worse than calling him champ. The trio of parents appeared over the curve of the hill instantly. All of their eyes laid on you, and they rushed over. My moms can get it, though. What is this?
Wait a minute. Let's not have that on the internet.
Fucking look at this one. I see where I get my sassiness from. Hello. Both your moms were at your side in a split second, faces filled with worry. Huck, you're here after all. Oh, I love how it's mom and mommy. Which one is which? That's mommy. We had been at the park to check for Cove, and then heard what happened earlier when you met with the new neighbor.
I mean,
I thought you might have gone off further away.
They are pretty. It's just, let's not have on the internet, my moms can get it.
My moms can get it. Yeah, they pretty. Yes. See, the internet agrees though, so that's what matters.
Which one do you want me to be? Because I'm pretty sure you don't want to be both moms, unless you just want to be both moms and the dad.
You can be this one. You can be mom. Okay. I want mommy. No, we were just sitting on the grass. Why is everybody acting like this is such a big thing? We're okay, don't worry. Cove didn't want to go home just yet. You were just sitting on the grass. Thank God you're both fine.
Were you two having fun out there? Oh. You want to trade because that's mom?
No, her face changed with the first one, I think.
No.
Next time they talk.
Okay.
He looked over at Cove, who was wiggling against his dad's tight hug and pushing at his arms. You shrugged. Yes, I like him. He's good. I think I'm gonna marry. I'm sorry? No? Yeah, I like him. You nodded, smiling silently. Finally letting go of his growling son, Cove's dad turned to the three of you.
He's so angry.
Thanks so much for finding him. I really don't know this neighborhood. Good thing Huck knows this whole area so well. Absolutely. We should be getting home now. It's been a long day for us all. Say goodbye, Cove.
Bye.
Bitch?
He's angry.
Don't talk to me with all that sass. You see me?
Bitch!
The two of them walked off into the darkness, heading toward the neighborhood. You watched Cove's bright pink cast until it disappeared.
I'll tell you what. We'll have a proper play date tomorrow, okay?
See? That one's mom.
Okay. Your new friend's dad wanted to bring him by to see you and Lizzie.
How does that sound?
Now, who's gonna be Lizzie? Okay.
Sure, I can show him my stuff. It sounds like words. You nodded, ducking your head down. Sure, I can show him my stuff. Of course. Then, okay. Both your moms laughed, the sound overlapping into a warm, familiar chorus. Mommy put her arms around your shoulder and led you toward the path. Satisfied and more than a little ready to go to bed after your long, exciting day, you followed them home. Choose your feelings for Cove.
How do you feel about wavy eyebrows?